Hi guys and welcome back. So I've got another review for you. Today we're going to be talking about this little bad boy. Now this is the Herakles RTA by Sence, and it's 25mm. It's a rebuildable, so like their much popular Herakles Plus, which I absolutely love, they've brought out the RTA version. Now they do two versions of this, I think it is. They do one with two airflow ports, or they do one with four, and that's obviously got 4 air holes in it. But a great little tank. To know it a bit better, let's go down to the table, have a look at it. I'll show you the build that I've got in there. I'll wick it for you as well, and then we'll come back up top and have a look at it. So yes, stay tuned for this review. Okay, so here we are with the Herakles RTA-2. As you can see, 2 airflows. So there is an RTA-4 with 4 airflows. This product has been sent to me directly from Sence for the purpose of this review. So let's have a look at the box or the sleeve. The sleeve's pretty standard, nothing major on it at all. And then this is the unit. They have sent me 2. I've got one in silver and one in the black, but I thought the camera would prefer the silver one, so you can actually see what's going on here. So this is the box that it comes in. Now that top piece is meant to be in there, but I did take it out just to make sure everything was intact. So as you can see, Sence Herakles RTA-2. And then just a little bit of info on the back. See if I can get that in focus for you. There you go, just giving you a brief description of the content of the kit and some little information, and then a scratch panel just there as well. So if we just open this up, what you are greeted with is the actual unit, which is just there. So quite a pretty tank. As you can see, it says RTA-2, but let's just have a look what's in the actual box. So what they do supply you is a little bit different. They supply you this little tube here, spare Pyrex glass, which is just around the top of it, just like that. This little tube's just got their branding on. And now this piece was obviously in here, so that would be your 510 adapter, which is just there. Nice solid piece. Just move that back, see what else is in here. Nope, that ain't gonna work, so let's just push that out. Okay, so you've got a little bag of goodies. You've got a couple of, 4 grub screws. You've got a nice flathead screwdriver just there. You've got a spare copper pin, centre pin, and you've got an Allen key just there as well. They do supply you with a whole heap of O-rings just in there, all see-through. And then, as I said, that 510 adapter, and that's pretty much it. Not too much. They do not supply you coils in this one, and obviously they don't supply you any cotton as well. But you know, if you're a builder, you should have that stuff to hand anyway. So let me just get rid of all of this. So quite well equipped. What I will do is leave the 510 out, the adapter anyway. Get rid of all this. So that's those bits. So we've got the tank, which is just here. As I said, it is a 25mm tank. So hold lots of liquid in there. Let's just break this up. So you've got a drip tip, your wide bore drip tip, which is actually screwed in. So they've done a nice thread. Threads have been nice and smooth. Haven't had any problems with that. And then you can take your top piece off just here, and this is where you'd be filling the unit up from. Again, nice smooth threads and 2 very big air slot holes just there. Get something to point at with. Right, so as you can see, lovely big air juice holes just there to fill up from, which is great. Let's break this up even more. So we'll take this piece off, and then obviously this will unscrew as well for cleaning purposes, which is just there. Whoop, dropping pieces already. So that's there, and then you've obviously got your deck, which is here as well. Just okay, so this is the bottom section just here. Now, as I understand it, these are the 2 air holes just here. So this is the 2 airflow. On the one with 4 airflows, you've actually got fourth or third and fourth airflows, which just sit underneath these posts just here as well. So that would obviously give you a lot more airflow. Flavour wise, I couldn't tell you what the sort of difference would be. You've got your little locking ring here, which I always leave on when I do my builds, and then you've got these massive, absolute massive juice wells just here, so your cotton would be sitting in this area on both sides. So as you can see, it's a 2-post velocity deck, nice big post holes. Haven't had any problems with any builds in here at all. Let's just put that ring on there just so I don't lose it. Again, nice smooth threads. And you've got your 4 air holes just along the bottom there, Cyclops style obviously. And you do have an adjustable 510. I think it's an adjustable. Let's just double check that. Yep, I've got no wobble there at all, so that seems like it's adjustable. I mean, once it is all the way in, it still is protruding that little bit. Would I be happy using that on the mech mode? I don't see why not, really. I think there's enough protruding just through there. And yeah, that's pretty much the unit there. Let's just put this back together again. Well, let's build the top section. As you can see, chimney piece, nothing new really there. Nice engravings of the picture of the lion that they use. And that's pretty much it. Not too much to this tank, which is good, you know. Simple sometimes works a lot better. Just do that up like that. Top piece. As you can see, those threads are just going on butter smooth. No problems whatsoever. And that is pretty much it. Just make sure. And there we go. Obviously you've got juice control just there, so you can see it's fully open just there, and then if you turn it round it does close off for filling. Likewise with the airing, just that slight movement, it doesn't go all the way round, which I quite enjoy. Tolerances on the rubbers or the airflow are very good. There's no chance of them moving or anything like that, which is great. As I said, you do have this big chuff cap style, or you can put on the smaller version. This is your 510 adapter. I haven't had any problems with it at all. Just put a 510 on here, and as you can see, it just clips on very well. What I'll do is bring in the other one where I've actually got a build in it. So that's the black version, that's the stainless steel version. So if we just undo that, and as you can see, I have, actually they're quite used. We have some dual fused Claptons in there. Get a better focus on that, I think. Bit burnt out. I'm going to just make sure they heat up evenly, maybe even run it under some water just to clean them up a little bit. And what I'll do is wick that as well. So let's just put that on a mod. All these mods, and I can't seem to find one. Okay, gotcha. Right, so I'm just going to be using the RTUK S. Review has been done on this one, so if you want to check that out, look through my videos. Right, so 2 dual Claptons and diameter of 3mm, so you can get some 3mm coils in there, no problem at all. And let's just pulse that up, get them to glow. They are glowing. They do need a little bit of a tweak. And they ain't glowing too badly. One slightly more than the other, but I will work with what I got. So this is just some organic cotton from Coil Master. Scissors. Now 3mm is quite big, so I can afford to get some nice sized cotton in here. Okay, that's one piece there. So what we'll do is just put that through there and just pull that out the other end. Now I'm going to be very wasteful and just use that as the whole piece, and then just cut another one for the other coil. And just get that rolled up as well. And that one through there. Nice, very nice. Okay, and I keep on knocking that camera, sorry about that. And then just cutting them, it's giving you enough to stuff it down there as well. I'll just show you once I cut them off. So a little bit short on one side. And that'll tuck in nicely there and there and there, so that shouldn't be too much of a problem. So as I said, these juice wells are very, very big, so you can just put your cotton just in there like that, and there. Haven't had any problems with leaking on these tanks. Try not to stuff the cotton in there too much. Don't want to clog it up or anything. You do want the juice to flow quite nicely. And that's pretty much it. Very simple, very quick. Yeah, I think that's about it. So what I'll do now is just fill up the tank, obviously from the top. Go up top and we'll vape on it. So I'll see you in a second. Okay, so I've just filled up the Hercules RTA. Holds a massive 6 mils of juice, just in case I didn't let you know that. Filled it up with some juice and I think it's ready to go. Juice holes all the way open, which is great. Airflow all the way open, and let's take a vape on it. So the coils that I've done have come out to a 0.26, running at about 70 watts. Quite nice. As you can see, a lot of vapour production now, a lot of flavour. It would have been nice if maybe it was a little bit shorter. I would have sacrificed maybe having 5 mil in there just to bring the chimney piece down a little bit, maybe create a bit more flavour, but it does very well. It's just me being picky, I guess. Good points, bad points. I mean, the price wise, I'm not sure what they're going to be selling for in the UK. As I said, this was sent to me direct from Sence, and I mean, the construction of it, very good. One wash, that's all it needed. There was no oil on there, but just to be safe, really. So I cleaned it off. The 6 mil juice, great. Velocity style deck, great. Top fill, great. The threads, great. You know, I have really enjoyed this tank. I was a big fan of the Hercules Plus, a very big fan. So to have something that I can actually rebuild is nice. Where's the top airflow gone? That's my only issue with it. Where has that top airflow gone? That is what made the Hercules Plus. But unfortunately they've left it out on this. Maybe because they feel that it had a lot of airflow at the bottom or underneath the coils. But I still would have liked to have seen that incorporated into the RTA. Because as I said, that is what made the actual sub-ohm tank. But as I said, airflow. Lots of airflow, you know, a lot of vapour production. Bad points about this tank, I haven't really found any bad points with it, for me anyway. Flavour could be a little bit more. This is where I think the top airflow would have come into its own, especially with this tank. I haven't had any problems with it dry wicking. I mean, as you can see, those juice wells are humongous, you know, they're really big. And it doesn't look bad on the tank, as you can see. No gaps or anything like that. I haven't had any issues. Let's just take off that top cap and use the chuff cap that they do give you. So that's what it looks like just with the chuff cap on now. Do you know what? Having that little bit shorter drip tip on there makes all the difference. I'm getting a lot more flavour from it. So bear that in mind as well. And obviously, you know, that'll fit pretty much on any mod. I say pretty much. But no, I have been loving this tank. So that's the Herakles RTA. I've been enjoying it. Definitely a tank I would recommend. But no, definitely one to look out for. If there's anyone supplying it in the UK, I will try and put a link in the description below. I will put a description to Sence themselves. And yeah, great tank. Lovely. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share my channel or any information that I do post. I will leave a link to my Instagram account as well, because that would be much appreciated if you could follow on there as well. And I think that's pretty much it. So thanks again for watching, and I'll speak to you soon.